guys, how's it going? Jacob here. Today I'm going to be reviewing a movie that I've been wanting to see for a long time now, and that is the THR. I've heard of this movie way back when it was in limited theaters. I finally got to see it for the first time tonight, which is at 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday night. So I watched it, and it was not what I was expecting it to be at all. Okay, so basically what the movie is, it's an anthology film with 6 short movies or stories that are all have to do with this sort of like a bizarre sort of. Why is it? It's going orange again. All right, now it just came back. Anyways, and of course, in every anthology film, they have like an opening sequence or like a main sequence to each story or segment. You know what I mean? But anyways, so what this movie is about, it's about this really curious but stupid girl who goes to this like abandoned theater where the door is like slightly open, so she goes in and there's nobody in the theater, but she sits down in the seats, and then this weird puppet guy thing comes up and it tells her a bunch of she just sees a bunch of random bizarre stories, but what's cool is that each segment that comes, she turns into more of a puppet, and the puppet turns more into a guy. So it's kind of like really weird and strange, and towards the end she becomes like a full-on puppet, he becomes a full-on human, and it's just a really cool segment, but it's just a really cool like whole main sequence, and I really did enjoy it. So all these stories or segments that are featured in this film have to do with something like really bizarre or just kind of strange. So the first segment we have here is called what's it called? Something Toad, I forget. But it's about this couple who go to this graveyard and they're like off on a road trip, I'm assuming. To be honest, I kind of forgot about the first one a little bit. But I do know that they meet like this like a gypsy or like a witch who turns out to be like some toad monster thing. That's all I'm going to say for the first segment, because I don't want to spoil it for you. The second segment, which I did like a little better than the last one, is called I Love You. And it's about a guy and a girl who decide to meet. They're both cheating, and the girl starts to, I can't really explain this one, but the girl goes a little too far from. The second segment is called I Love You. That's all I'm gonna say. Basically, it's a violent love story. But moving on. Now, the third segment, which is directed by Tom Savini. This is probably one of my favorite segments of the entire film, called Wet Dreams. This one is it's sort of like Inception a little bit, but this one goes like really far. It's basically a guy who wakes up from a dream, and he realizes that that's a dream, so he wakes up from that dream, and he wakes up, and it goes on and on and on. But like in each dream he has, like, his penis is always getting like torn off or something, and you're just like, Jesus, why does his penis keep getting ripped off? But no, really, it goes on and on and on until you really don't know what is reality and what is a dream. And I really kind of do like that sort of concept. The ending is very violent, very graphic, and kind of funny if you have a dark sense of humor. Now, the fourth segment of the story or the movie, which was probably my least favorite, is called The Accident. And this is sort of just like a drama, if anything, not much. It's about a girl and a little girl and her mom, I believe, and they're like in an accident or like on the road. That's basically all it is. I really don't know what else to say about it. The fifth one is called what is it? It's something Visions. I know what it is. It's something Visions. Anyways, it's about this girl. She's a homeless person. She goes up to other homeless people. She attacks them, and she sticks a needle into their eye, and she puts it into her eyes so she sees what their vision is, and she gets to capture their dreams. I really, really do like the idea for this one. The ending, towards the end, it gets really, really graphic, you know. It has a lot to do with eyes, and eyes freak me out when it comes to, like, needles and stuff. But yeah, this was a very well made segment, and possibly even one of my favorites of the movie. And then the sixth and final segment of the film is called Sweets. This was by far the most bizarre in my opinion. This one is about a guy and a girl who are in a relationship, and the guy, he's just some sloppy pig who just, all he does is eat sweets. Like, it's all he ever does. His house is a mess. Just, there's food and sweets all over the floor. It's just so disgusting. I am a germaphobe. I cannot stand that kind of stuff. So, I have a bit of OCD too. Like, I like to keep things clean and organized. This guy just totally. But yeah, but the point is, she wants to break up with him because she thinks that he's a sloppy pig, which I do agree. Break up with him. But then it takes place at art museum after she says she just wants to be friends. And it takes place at like some sort of art museum where they kidnap him and they kill him. That's basically what I'm gonna say for this segment. But yeah. So basically, I just give you a little synopsis of each segment of the movie. From what I've told you, they're all really, really bizarre films, and you know what? I really had a great time watching this movie. It is definitely not the most, or the best anthology film out there. I still think, Trick or Treat and VHS are still one of the best, horror anthologies I've ever seen, but this was still pretty good. It's not the best, but still pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Theater Bizarre a 4 out of 5 star rating. It is a great movie, a bit flaws here and there, like there was a bit of bad acting at some parts where you're just like, that was really bad. But no, the movie overall, it's a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it, and I'm glad I got to watch it. So, yeah, definitely check it out. It's on Netflix, I believe. Yeah, that's where I watched it. I don't know why I just said I believe. But yeah, it's on Netflix, so go and watch it. It's a great watch. I highly recommend it. But that is it for today's review, guys. Please leave a comment down below on what movie I should review next, and I will see you guys later.